time it is. It's Monday night prime time. We back in here again. Y'all appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all see the matchup, y'all. Carolina Panthers versus the San Francisco 49ers, y'all. You're new to the channel, man. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Share your boy out, all that good stuff. Appreciate my members for being members. Appreciate my new subscribers, y'all. Hope y'all enjoying these simulations, y'all. Let's get right into it. Carolina, San Francisco. Let's go. Monday night prime time.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Trevor Etienne to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
What a tumultuous start to Bryce Young's career. The former #1 pick has about seen it all, Kate, in the NFL. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. At least that's what he and the Carolina Panthers got to believe, because the finish to last season was his best football yet.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's another Panthers first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass lines up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Throwing to the back of the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Purdy throwing here to start. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Purdy on the play action. Escapes the pocket. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A 7-yard gain. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the counter, McCaffrey. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, that play right there, that one is why linemen, they run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
6 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set now. First and 10. Now bring the tight end in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Sets a return. It's Chuba Hubbard. Gets away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Gallup. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
The tight end going in motion right. Young working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Running the throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, it's going to make you pay.
We've set it down from the 37. To the air on 1st down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Over the middle, he's got McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Panther first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The 42-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Dowdle again. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, Carolina.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Complete to Tremble. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Yeah, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Young throwing here. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. No throw. 3rd and long. Into the hands of Leggett. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Isaac Garindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the air again. Purdy dumps it off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Again, it's Brock Purdy. It's his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, Panthers.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Looking to throw. That ball is out. You haven't lost it. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Lindo to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now with Purdy. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On third down, Purdy. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Panthers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the ground again with Dowdle. Escapes the defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 now from the 46. On play action, here's Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the red zone on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Back to throw. Here's Young. Setting up the screen. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On third down, it's Young. Looking for an open man. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. That'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Oh, and they're going to have a fullback power for it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
What that play shows you is that if you're not keyed in on the fullback right away, he's going to make you pay.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Complete left side there to Jennings. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. Third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCaffrey on 3rd down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. Young. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Young working from the gun. It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Drops back. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. He hit his 1st one. His 2nd one's coming from inside of 40. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Lorindo to return it. He finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down throw by Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Purdy to throw. And this time, they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun is Purdy. Catch made underneath by the back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers down by a touchdown. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He'll throw it. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Vacates quickly left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. Almost just had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested.
And they take this in for the score. The 49ers find a way to tie it late. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
14, Panthers 13.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers and running back Rico Dowdle back out now. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. We'll look to throw it. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. He takes it back to the 10. And now, partner, they're going to take over with an excellent opportunity to score.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. Their defense held, clinging to the slimmest of leads, Brock, and now that lead entrusted to this offense, asking them to just run out that clock.
And now the last thing this offense wants to do, really the only thing it can't do, is make an unforced error and turn it over.
49ers to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, he lost the football. Jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Oh, Brock, look at this. He set up to throw it. And would open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This, 42 yards from the right half. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Covered with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Out of the gun, Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Young. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. And the hit separates the football, and that is what ends this game. What a play! So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
13-17, y'all. Y'all see it.